Let's beat the team. Starting at center, at 6'6", number 34, Imani McGee-Stafford. At the power forward position, at 6'6", number 30, Azure Stevens. Starting at shooting guard, standing 5'11", number 15, Alicia Gray. The other forward position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 6, Kayla Thornton. At point guard, 5'9", number 4, Skylar Dagan-Smith. A head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Wings.
Hello and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Dallas Wings. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we've got a fun one. And tonight, two teams that use rebounding to try to control the game. Now, Tim, talk about the importance of boxing out in this one.
Whoever wins the rebounding battle probably will win the game. Remember, when you get an O board specifically, the defense isn't organized, and it can lead to some easy hoops.
And don't get caught up ball watching. You know, you want to find your opponent, box them out, and know that it's going to be a battle. So, to me, the tougher team is going to have the edge in tonight's game.
And that one drops.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achanwa doesn't miss open players. Good eyes.
Pass to McGee-Stafford. Thornton up top. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Laney. Drops in the breakaway layup. Here's Gray. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Pass to McGee-Stafford. And there it is.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Now Achanwa. Now here's Mitchell. With some arc. That one, no good. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. Thornton outside. Out to the left wing. Here's McGee-Stafford, defended by Achanwa, and McGee-Stafford gets it to go.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Outside Achanwa. Mitchell. Pass to Laney. Here's Wheeler. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Stevens grabs the board.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Here's McGee-Stafford. And good, coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a big.
Pass to Laney. And Azure Stevens picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, count it!
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, But Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Outside Stevens. Thornton. Back to Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Right side Wheeler. And that's a foul called on Alicia Gray. That's her first foul.
First personal foul.
On defense, Dallas. They trail by 1. Laney outside. 5 on the clock. Dupree, covered by Thornton, fades away. And the basket by Dupree.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the Dallas Wings, a team not scared to just let it fly. They will rely a lot on the 3 ball, usually near the top of the league when it comes to threes attempted.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Pass to Gray. Clock at 6. Here's McGee Stafford. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Candace Dupree. The Wings look to attack from beyond the arc, as you said.
Yeah, as much as they shoot, they aren't the most efficient from that range. They balance it out, though, by getting to the free throw line as often as they can. They play a little bit like the Houston Rockets in that regard.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal foul. After the for your Dallas Wings, Imani McGee Stafford. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. And when the top super teams regularly dominate the competition, some people ask, what's the point in even playing this out?
Well, because we love the games? What kind of question is that, Blake? Come on. 1 injury, 1 suspension, 1 trade can change the entire landscape of the league. And remember, there's just 1 basketball out there.
And that could be a challenge, Brian. I mean, we've seen teams self-destruct. The WNBA championship is the big prize, but only 1 team gets it. So making progress as a team is something you play for as well.
Now here's Laney. Pass to Achanwa. Laney takes the shot. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Dallas trailing here. Right side, Diggins-Smith. Thornton with it, guarded by Wheeler. Outside, Stevens. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A 6'6" forward with just straight-up versatility. Stevens has been a noteworthy WNBA prospect for a while.
Pass to Achanwa.
Wings foul. First personal foul. Substitution for your Wings. Kayla Davis. Araya Jefferson.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McCowan. Fades back. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Wheeler with it. Stevens covering. And it's Kayla Thornton with the foul. That's her first foul.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Laney on the wing. Johnson outside. Clock is at 3. The putback. It's hauled in by Harrison. Dallas leading. That one drops for her.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Mitchell. Good on the shot.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And it's the Wings ball. Jefferson outside. Pass to McGee Stafford. Jefferson. Here's Hill. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Davis. From the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
The Fever trailing. Now Johnson. Up top Achanwa. And she makes good on the layup.
That wasn't easy. Credit to Achanwa for not letting the defense affect her shot. Great concentration. You know, I got to say, I'm impressed with Achanwa's development over the years. When Natalie's team's called on her, she's delivered, improving in nearly every category. She has quite the future.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And now the Wings fast break. Here's Harrison. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Laney. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Jefferson. Here's McCowan. And she uses the glass on the layup.
What? Absolute force. McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. And of all the areas Achanwa has improved in, I'm most impressed with the rebounding.
Yeah, Natalie showed the urgency required to effectively clean up the glass, and that's something that takes some players 10+ years to get that down. Achanwa also improved her footwork and timing, and I think those two will take her a long way.
Dallas with the ball. Pass to Harrison. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and we'll shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, and now the Fever are firmly in the Candace Dupree era. And, you know, she's a player that's very shifty with the ball in her hands. She knows how to finish and just has a great heads-up awareness to her game.
2 shots.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And the Fever made the trade back for Dupree in 2017.
And that was a big moment for the Fever as they went out and made the move for Dupree. She's the leader of the team and helping usher in the youth. She's had success throughout her career and will be shepherding the team during this rebuild.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And here's Indiana. A 4-point game. Johnson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Jefferson. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Here's Davis. She's got 5. Pass to Harrison. Here's Davis for 3. Up again. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
And here is Johnson. Back to Mitchell. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Here's Hill. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Here's Achonwa. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
That's as far as Achonwa will go out. Remember, her first 5 years in the league, she hasn't even taken a 3.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wings. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through 1.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Dallas in the lead. Jefferson outside. Tipped away. Now Johnson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Mitchell. Dallas with the rebound. Here's Hill. Down low. Harrison. Here's McGee Stafford. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Now here's Johnson. She's guarded closely. Right side Dupree. 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Tries a 3. That shot off. And Dallas the other way now. Here's Hill. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. The Fever trailing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn them at the lines.
And this Dallas Wings franchise, several championships under their belt, one in 2003, 2006, and 2008. Dominant decade for the team.
The first free throw is good. And the titles you mentioned, those all coming when the team was located in Detroit.
Yeah, the latest version of the franchise is still looking for their first title, but Dallas has shown they're committed to getting this team back to competing for rings. Now, it won't be easy, but they're starting to build something special here in Dallas.
That one is no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game. Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Stolen by Diggins Smith. Gray outside. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential and points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Now here's Dupree. Pass to Wheeler. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Dallas now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Thornton's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
A tough, knowledgeable player with good intangibles. Dupree's teammates are constantly picking her brain.
Now here's Harrison. A nice shot by Diggins Smith.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. On the wing, Alicia Gray. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Now here's Dupree. Rejected by Alicia Gray.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Here's Diggins Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's the Fever on the break. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Diggins Smith.
Certain players look for contact. Mitchell is one. Gets the line a lot and is an 80+% shooter there. Well, guys, we all know going from college to the WNBA just isn't an easy transition. Just ask Chelsea Mitchell. The speed of the game threw her off a bit at first, but she learned to be patient and trust the process.
2 shots. Max on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Yeah, and despite the difficult adjustment to the pro game, Mitchell's potential remains through the roof.
I wish I could say the same about your potential, Blake, but Mitchell is someone that's shown great flashes as a scorer and distributor, and her learning curve has allowed her to formulate a game plan and play in attack mode. I see her as a difference maker that'll be around for a while.
Now here's Gray. Back to Diggins-Smith. Thornton. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Outside Dupree. Pass to Mitchell. McCowan. Mitchell with it. Outside Wheeler. Three-pointer. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
An absolute floor general. Vision and passing are the trademarks of Diggins-Smith's game.
Mitchell fires the three. Wheeler can't get it to go. And it's the Wings ball. Here's Gray. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
So it's Dallas now. They lead by 17. Gray, that's good.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
Mitchell outside. Up top, Wheeler. Now here is McCowan. Here's Mitchell. And she can't stop the run as that misses.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to Gray. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Back to Mitchell. Wheeler. And here's McCowan. Gray defending. Here's Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
Outside, Diggins-Smith. Now here's Gray. He's covered by Mitchell. Stevens, that's good.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
What a year 2017 was for Alicia Gray. First, she wins a national title for South Carolina in the city of Dallas, and then just a couple weeks later, Gray was drafted 4th overall by Dallas.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all, and it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
Now here's Johnson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Dupree. Here's Wheeler. It's rebounded by McGee Stafford.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jefferson. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Davis. He's got 5. Let's go with a 3. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off of their long-distance attempts, and frankly, you should take notes on this one, Brian. That's probably a good idea.
Thanks, Tim. You know I'm always jotting down notes on my legal pad. Look, some teams would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but getting a few to drop from in close is really a great way to get the offense back on track.
And I love that legal pad. You can get more info on it.
Yeah, don't read my notes, though. I got a lot of good stuff on it.
Now here is Thornton. 7 points in the game. And it's good. 2 points.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Dupree with it. Covered by Thornton. Dupree misses. Jefferson outside. Pass to Davis. Thornton. Knocked loose. Here's McGee Stafford. Defended by Laney. Here's Jefferson. Off target from downtown. The Fever really having a tough go here. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Johnson. Outside Dupree. The 3 ball. Now Wheeler. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Jefferson. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Wings running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. Here's Dallas now. And here is Gray. Outside Stevens. McGee Stafford controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Here's Wheeler. The rebound by the Wings.
Well, you look at the Indiana Fever, even though they've struggled lately, the franchise, it certainly is a successful one. Never really had long stretches of not being competitive. The team has shown they will not settle for being a bottom feeder in the league.
Now here's Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Diggins-Smith. From downtown. That one is off. Now Indiana takes it the other way. And the success you talked about with the Fever, it shows up in their playoff appearances.
Well, the Fever made the playoffs every year from 2005 to 2016, and that postseason streak is one of the longest in any American sport, and really sustained success like that is really rare for any professional team.
Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. Pass to McGee Stafford. Diggins-Smith. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Mechanically sound, even on unconventional shots, and Diggins-Smith does a pretty good job of playing to her strengths.
Wheeler with it, guarded by Diggins-Smith. Mitchell outside. And it's blocked by Imani McGee Stafford. Now here's Diggins-Smith. He's guarded closely. Banked in off the glass.
Consistently carrying a solid workload, Diggins-Smith has proven her ability to succeed at this level.
Now here's Dupree. Pass to Achanwa. Mitchell. Laney outside. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Gray outside. Pass to McGee Stafford. Shoots over Wheeler. McGee Stafford can't get it to go.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Mitchell outside. Wheeler guarded by Diggins-Smith. Now here's Dupree. Laney outside. With the floater. Dallas with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Gray with it. She's got 8. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. But Nyjah Laney picks one up.
Because of Gray's concentrated approach at the line, she's one of the league's best at making free throws.
First trip to the line for her here. And the first one drops.
And Skylar Diggins-Smith, such a huge part of this team. She's a fantastic playmaker who goes right at the defense, and I like to call her the catalyst for her team.
And so she hits both. With Diggins-Smith, she is just relentless when on the floor.
The way she can push the tempo can shape this team's offense, create so many good looks for herself and others. Also, quite simply, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the league.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's the break. Gray, that's good.
Finishes extremely well. Gray shrugs off defenders with ease.
Now Mitchell. 8 points for her. Laney. Over Thornton. Again, the miss by the Fever. And it's the Wings ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. She tries for 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now here's Gray. 12 points for her. Takes the 13-footer. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
You know, there could be some luck involved in offensive rebounding unless you're as good as she is. Those tip-ins, those are by design. Those are pure skill.
Timeout called the Fever.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Outside of Chanwa. Mitchell. Shoots from 12, and she knocks down the jumper.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Pass to Hill. Stevens. Here's Davis. He's got 5. And that one good. And here is Mitchell. Mitchell outside. Mitchell outside. Jefferson pulls it in.
Well, I mean, sometimes they're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Count that one.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Tierra McCowan. That'll be her second foul of the game. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Davis. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Here's the Fever with the ball. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Chanwa down low, defended by Harrison. But Chanwa can't get it to go.
She got ahead of herself there and just lost her concentration. At least that's what I think.
Here's Hill. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That's her first trip to the line.
At the line for your Dallas Wings, Taylor Hill. 2 shots.
2.
And she makes the first. So she gets them both.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
Now here's Mitchell. 8 points for her. And just miss after miss right now.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Here's Anigwe. Count that bucket.
Well, you watch her play. I think she enjoys the contact. Anigwe is so strong. You have to really nail her to stop her.
Well, one thing that really stood out to me from watching Anigwe in college was her offensive rebounding. Can we discuss the night she put up 30 points and 32 rebounds? I mean, who does that?
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
And we see Anigwe collect offensive rebounds, Tim, but what exactly does that do for a team?
It's really simple. It's extra possessions, and they're always big in the WNBA. The more shots you can get up as a team, the better chance you have to outscore your opponent and win the game. Anigwe's work on the offensive glass was so impressive in college. It's only a matter of time before she fully brings that to the WNBA scene. That's such a feel shot. Sweet floater.
Mitchell outside. McCowan inside, working on Harrison. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. 9 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Johnson. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Jefferson with it. That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Wings out in front, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, you can count on her for a couple of pretty assists, just like this one each and every night. This one's a beauty.
It sure is. I mean, look, she's a maestro. Great vision, a great head on her shoulders, really everything you want in a point guard.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And in the NBA, we've seen a huge Canadian influence with the Raptors winning the 2019 finals. Multiple first overall picks from up north as well. And in the WNBA, are we seeing a Canadian wave as well, Brian?
Well, Blake, Canada has put lots of resources into basketball. We're seeing that with women's hoops, too. You know, Kia Nurse is one of the young stars, winning some national titles in college and has performed real well in the WNBA.
And Natalie Unchunwa was a top 10 pick like Nurse as well. She's come into her own in the professional game after she also won a national championship in college. I'm expecting to see more Canadian players in the WNBA in coming years.
Here's Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gustafson. The shot, no good. And so the Fever will take it the other way. To the paint. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Knocked loose. Here's Samuelson. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
Fever ball. Kennedy Moore.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Burke. Pass to Key. Poked away. Here's Samuelson. Here's Gustafson. Here's Key. Outside Vivians. McCall. Outside Vivians. 6 to shoot. Deflected! Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Hill. Here we go, all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense gets, off a steal.
Exactly. The defense with no chance to get back.
Here's Samuelson. Pass to McCarty-Williams. Six on the shot clock. Here's McGee Stafford. McCarty-Williams can't get it to go. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Key, that's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Pass to Hill. Here's McCarty-Williams. And Erica McCall with the block. To the middle. Here's Mavunga. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to McCarty-Williams. Teardrop shot. That shot missing.
Well, you love the tough D, especially inside.
And that's exactly what she gives you, Tim. Constantly making her presence felt around the rim. Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Dallas calls timeout.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try and settle everybody down and get back in their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot, and Coach can't be happy about it.
Thornton, covered by Vivians. Pass to Samuelson. Here's Gustafson. Shot clock at 5. Thornton misses off the left iron. And the growth of the WNBA, like the NBA and other sports leagues, driven more these days by the stars of the game. How much does it mean to the league as a whole to see the emergence of these new WNBA stars?
Yeah, it's the lifeblood of the league, really. Fans want to see the best. It's a star-driven league. So the key is replacing the older superstars with the fresh new ones.
And now in the WNBA, we've seen an influx of talent that teams have. And right now, the league is in great hands with young stars like Asia Wilson, Kelsey Clubb, Kelsey Mitchell, just to name a few.
Here's Gustafson. Pass to McCarty-Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. She can't get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
A lid on the hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Now here's Vivians, covered by Thornton. Pass to Mavunga. Indiana again missing.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute. Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Count it. Good.
I know it's getting late, guys, but there's hope for them now. When really, a little while ago, it looked like all hope was lost.
I just wonder if maybe they left it until too late. They finally started to make things happen, but at this point, they need to be just about perfect the rest of the way.
But at least they've given themselves a shot.
Here's Samuelson. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Indiana. And as players aim to be as healthy as possible, we hear of more and more players going with a plant-based diet.
Yeah, I give them credit because I don't know if I could ever do it, Blake. I love me some chicken, carnitas, steak, you name it. But hey, if Diana Taurasi, Nneka Ogwumike, and Rebecca Brunson are doing it, there's got to be something to it.
I tried going vegan once, guys. I don't think I made it past a week. I might have made it about 30 hours. But like Brian said, players are doing whatever they can to keep their bodies in the best shape possible. And if they have to give up meat to do so, they've shown they're willing to make that sacrifice.
And good on both. And guys, around the country, we've seen the WNBA take a role in helping youngsters learn to play the game the right way.
Absolutely. I mean, just look at all the great things the league does every year with their junior WNBA week. Teams host a variety of youth basketball events in their markets, and also they encourage fans to join the conversation via social media.
Always great to give back to the kids, but don't forget, the top-level players, the NBA players learn from WNBA players too. All-star Draymond Green has said that he learns more from studying the WNBA because of their fundamentals.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Dupree. Candace Dupree double team, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Indiana now, and here's Laney. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Stevens grabs the board.
Well, she had 1 3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating, and the basket is good.
Showing off the acceleration on that drive, Diggins-Smith seemed unbothered by the defense.
Pass to Mitchell for 3. She can't get that one to fall. The Wings go the other way with it. Now Diggins-Smith. Here's Samuelson, guarded by Wheeler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Diggin Smith. And the call will be against Erica Wheeler. That's her first foul. And guys, the way the game is played today, more wide open, fast pace, does that put more strain on bigs physically?
Yeah, I'd say so. Running up and down the court, it's always physically draining, especially for bigs. But as the game adapts, so do the players. So I think they'll be okay in the long run.
Well, yeah, and today's WNBA players are such great athletes, so I'm not sure how much it really matters. And with all the advancements in nutrition and training and sleep, players just know how to maintain their bodies and athleticism.
Here's Burke. Pass to Mavunga. Key. Here's Burke. Drains the three-pointer.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. The shot's good. Here's Key. Pass to Burke. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
Here's Key. Takes the three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Here's McCarty Williams. Pass to Samuelson. Here's Gustafson. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. He's still feeling it. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. So it's Indiana now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vivians. Here's McCall. Gustafson with the rebound.
And terrific defense at the rim got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you.
And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that'll wrap it up.